Knowledge translation and transformation camera use in PEIH classrooms. Western Sydney University curriculum change for the 21st century, encouraging a hybrid and digital learning environment. Cameras on the PEIH vertical campus are essentially instruments designed to improve the delivery of education by capturing lessons, online learning environments like Zoom. Although classrooms cameras at Western Sydney University aim to support digital learning, the real issue lies in students' lack of clarity, control, and comfort, revealing a mismatch between technical intent and user experience. Zoom problem and technical, ensuring that lectures are recorded and Zoom classes function properly. However, the actual problem from the student's central perspective is the lack of transparency, control, and comfort when engaging with the technology. This project focuses on specific issues: no visual indicators of camera status, manual disruption during lectures, lack of onboarding or feedback systems for students. Uh, Research question: what assumptions do students make about when and how they are being recorded? And for our other research question, we have what design strategies can increase students' trust, understanding, and agency in classrooms with embedded camera system. So as you can see here that we did a research with a couple of students at uni, and we were trying to see the students' discomfort when camera suddenly turns on. And we were seeing the students that are affected and students that are not affected. So we have 90% of students who are uncomfortable with the sudden camera use and 10% of students that are not affected. So here we're talking about the design strategies to increase students' trust and agency in the cameras, classrooms. So we'll start with the visible camera status indicators, which are LED lights or screen icons. Second, we'll talk about the automated camera preset to avoid manual disruptions. We have the QR code on board posters near the interfaces. We have a user-friendly interface designed for awareness, students' feedback system, surveys, or promotes. And we have the co-design workshop with students and stuff. So here we're talking about the different perspectives of the same camera, the actual camera in class. So we have the students which are often aware of the cameras are active or what recordings are used for. And we have the educators which use the cameras for Zoom or recording but face technical disruptions. And for the IT staff, focus on performance and reliability, not students' comfort. This mismatch highlights the need for human-central solution. For the result and application, we have students feeling discomfort and lack control when cameras are used in classrooms, and misalignment between intention and user experience shape and scope of our research and design strategy. 90% of students report discomfort and unannounced camera use. Observation shows avoidance, behavior, and confusion. Articles confirm digital surveillance affect engagement. Ethnologic maps expose system-level gap and user inclusion. Define scope, increase transparency, trust, and control in classrooms camera system. And as you can see in this picture, there's a PowerPoint which has two buttons, a focus camera here and a display on main screen. And as well, we asked what changes with better design. So before a student enters the classroom and is unsure if they are being recorded, they feel uncomfortable and distracted. After the student sees a clear status light and onboarding signal, they understand the system and feel included. Transparency leads to trust and better engagement. So as the solution and feedback, we have two types here. We have the status of indicator light, which is let's turn red when recording, and we have for the feedback, at least I'll know when it's on, it feels fair. And for the second one is the QR code on board poster, poster with the video explainer, and the feedback will be if that was there in week 1, I wouldn't be lost. So here we have the journey map, which includes 3 stages, which is when you're entering the class, when you're during the class, and when you're post-class reflections. So when you're finishing the class. Okay, so for small design changes to create big improvement in students' comfort and conclusion. Builds trust in digital tools and alignment with Western Sydney University pedagogical transformation. Encouraging students, agency, and feedbacks in digital and enhanced classrooms. Regarding this mapping, we're talking about students' reflection or feedback when they enter a class. So what they feel, what they think, what they see, what they say and do, and what they hear. For example, I'm being recorded right now. They're asking, no visible indicators or of recording. Is this thing even on? Only the tutor controls it. So every student had a feedback about this camera that is recording in class. What I learned through this project, I learned that technology must be designed around the user, not just function. Understanding students' discomfort led me to design a solution that builds trust, autonomy, and inclusion. Even small interface change can shift students from passive to active participants in their learning.